Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time because it's Friday and it's time for another edition of Friday's Finds. I'm messing with my ring lights back here. Background watchers, you guys want to see what's going on in the background? Check it out. We're going to be working with that in this video. That was a pop-up edition. We're days away from Buzzard Days. You know, a lot of this stuff, I have people ask me, what do you do with all that stuff? Well, most of it gets piled up in that green box. And then twice a year, I pile it into a trailer and I take it to a YouTube event. And we have one of those coming up. It's always at the end of August. Hottest time of the year. It's Buzzard Days. And this year we're going to be out at Hardscape Lake, which has got water in it. When I was there the first time and the last time, it was like 15%. Now it's at 70%. So we're excited. Of course, it'll already be happening, or has happened, when you're watching this video. Meanwhile, so twice a year, I load up all this stuff and take it to the event and give it away. Most of it. Well, I keep some of it. Let's go open some boxes. We're going to start off with one of my favorite categories. And that would be landscape lighting. I really enjoy working with landscape lighting. So, our first box comes to us from DEWENWILS. They are in the landscape lighting business, and they have sent us a transformer. I really like this. I've worked with several of these. I work with them a lot. And this is by far, if you need 12 volt power and you don't want to go find a battery, this solves the equation. I currently am using several of these because when a company sends me landscape lighting, I need a transformer to power those lights, and so that's the one that typically shows up. I've actually bought one for my own personal, but since I don't have all the landscape lighting deployed, but I do have some. I have extras laying around. I have one powering these lights right here. See, it tucks in back there. So you have several different modes on it. You can turn it on and it's got a photo cell so that when the sun comes up, it turns off. When the sun goes down, it comes on. You can set it so that the photo cell turns it on, and then after 4 hours, it'll turn it off. Or you can just turn it on. Now, last week, I was cooking on my pellet grill, and I was gonna cook I had a ribeye to cook, and it wasn't working. Well, that's happened in the past. The transformers go out on these. So what did I do? I went, pulled out a transformer, put a little 12 volt plug on there, and I can power my pellet grill. And now we're on. Look at all these little. See, that's how that rig was set up. 2 weeks ago, a company reached out to me that wanted a video done on a RV cooktop. I said, I got just a place to put one, something I'm working on. And so they sent me a cooktop. Well, this cooktop has a power function. It's got an electronic igniter, so in order for me to use that cooktop, I need 12 volt power. Guess what? Right there, DEWENWILS. Those are really awesome. Now here's what those lights up front look like after dark. And here they are, lit up at night. You cannot go wrong with this product. This is rock solid. I've used them to power the 12-volt system on an RV water heater, an Insta-Heat water heater for the RV that we had set up as an outside shower when we were still living up in the RV. So handy if you do projects, if you work with low voltage light or anything. That's a rock solid investment right there. Okay, that segues nicely into our next product. So our next product actually requires a transformer, and it comes to us from Lextrovia Lecco. Anyway, there it is. 7-inch 4-pack. These are bronze. Ooh, I like that. These are bronze step lights. These are excellent for steps and walls. For instance, if you want to light up, if I want to light this area up out here to keep an eye out for snakes, I can mount that right to the wall like that, or mount it to the wall like that. Or if I want to use this as an uplight, I can mount it to the wall. I can mount it to the post here, like so. A little bit wide for that application, but I can uplight a wall with that, which is what we've done on the front of the building. Here's how these lights would look at night on the front of the building. That looks good. I like those uplights. Just enough light. You'll be happy you have that too. It's that's cool. That's what that is. No more unknown snakes around here. We like it. Yeah, you just saw that. What I'm gonna do in this video is something that they probably were not expecting. I'm gonna use these to light my outdoor kitchen. Because right now I'm using battery powered. But I want more light when I'm cooking. And I think these are gonna be perfect right there. Just like that. And I might even go up here with it. Since I have the 12-volt lights, the 12-volt, since I have the lights, I might as well put them to work. All right. Meanwhile, we're moving right along. Let's open another box. I got the lights all sorted out. I tapped into that plug. I like it. I'm working on getting my smart switch. And I'll leave the transformer power, well, this will stay powered on when I get that, for whatever reason. I wanted to show off, but it's not showing off. Fall is coming. It's August. And soon we're gonna have leaves aplenty to be picking up. That's where these next two products come in real handy. This is a 21-volt cordless leaf blower. Not sure who sent it to us just yet. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
This is one of those that I don't even know where to start.
All right, but anyway, let's check out the leaf blower. I need a leaf blower. I have 2,000 square feet of concrete patio. Charger. Oh, cool. It comes with 2 batteries. I bet I have another appliance that this will work with. I have another tool this will work, those batteries will work with. Looks like a standard DeWalt battery. Now that would be handy for the RV if you're traveling in a motor home. I like that. Sure. I like this. I like this a lot. I really like the fact that I don't have to hold the trigger. I can use the thumb setting. I like that the battery is 21 volts. That means it's going to last a long time. And I like that I can break this down into 3 smaller pieces and it'll fit in the bay on the motor home. Yes, sir. That's a good value right there. We are moving right along. Y'all remember Lex Trailer? Yeah, Lex Trailer specializes in wiring devices for your travel, for your trailer. They got a whole bunch of different stuff. Check this one out. So this is, now on your 7-way, so this comes into, this is handy if you have a 7-way and you need to plug in a 5-pin trailer. So it plugs into your 7-way, and then you still have your 7-way. And now you've got your, I said 5, it's a 4-pin. 4-pin, not 5. Something else that most people don't know about these. Now your 7-way's got, you know, a live 12-volt live wire, so that if you need to power accessories or something, you can pick up that power at the back of your truck in the 7-way. Another advantage to these, in case you didn't know, let's walk out here. If you have an F-150, in case you didn't know, if you have an F-150 that turns off the engine when you pull up to a red light to save fuel, if that bugs you, well, you just plug one of these into your 7-way. Now see, mine has a 4-way and a 7-way on the back, but if I want to eliminate that turning off, plug that right in there, and that will automatically disable the auto turn off because it thinks you're pulling a trailer, and it won't turn off the 12-volt supply. I mean, anyway, it makes sure the engine continues to run if you plug that in. But now, and if you, this would be handy also if you've had a problem with your 4-way. If perhaps you can't reach it, it's in the wrong location, you can reorient it. If you want to pick up a 4-way power and you have a 5th wheel, you can do it right here. Yeah. That's a handy thing to have. All right, we're moving right along. We have a big box. And it's got a picture on it. Check that out. This is the 4-in-1 creeper from Croak. I'm not sure why it's a 4-in-1. We're going to find out. What makes it 4? I see 2. Which would be sitting and laying, but I don't know about the others. Uh-oh, some assembly is required. That's a wider than I was expecting. Some assembly is required. What else is in here? I bet we have wheels in here. Casters. Oh, and they're red. Pretty red casters. Alright. Let me put this together and figure out why it's a 4-in-1, and we'll be back. I like this a lot. I found out the Stanley lid will fit the Dude RV mug. So, I still don't know what the 4-way is, but I do know you can pick your head up. That way you're not straining your neck. Alright, and then we go into, oh, there's sitting on your butt. Or that's pretty cool. Now I need to get on it. Some good height for working on tires or washing the side of the motor home. That's one. That'd be uncomfortable. Rolls really good on my new concrete patio. All right. 12. Oh, one more. It's hard to do that when you're laying on it. Yeah, that's way better. You're looking right here instead of straight up there. This is a winter chicken dinner right here. I could almost go to sleep on it. Croak. I like the 4-in-1. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. You will too. The landscape uplights, the leaf blower, the lights, transformer, creeper, blower, plug doohickey. So that's 5. Man, time flies when you're having fun opening boxes. Now, all of these items can be purchased on Amazon, and being the gracious host that I am, I'll go over here where I got some better light. And being the gracious host that I am, I shall provide you with purchase opportunities. The first of those will be in the cards above. That link will take you directly to the Friday's Finds shopping list on the Dude RV Gear Recommendations Amazon page. Wow, that's a mouthful. Your business is most appreciated. Now, if you don't want to mess with that Friday's Finds 2025 shopping list, you can go into the description below, and I'll provide you with direct page links. Meaning, if you just want to see, say, the 4-in-1 creeper, there'll be a link. That link will take you to the product page. Those links actually help me more than the shopping list, because the vendors can see where traffic is coming from, therefore they're more inclined to send me more opportunity, which is more stuff for you to see. All right, with that, I'll get all that business out of the way. Thank you for staying with me to this point. I know your time's valuable, and the fact that you're watching my video, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button. And for those of you who have been following along, thank you. I certainly appreciate your support. It really helps. And for our patrons, your generosity is truly appreciated. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?